What's up, motherfuckers? I'm kind of mad, man. I'm kind of mad. I just got back from Canada. And to get through the border, they searched me up and down for cocaine. Me. I said, officer, you want to find cocaine? Look up my nose. They went to look up my nose. I said, too late. We got a lot of women here. How you doing, honey? You know what? Women don't tell guys when they have their period. You know what I'm talking about? Let's talk. And we wine and dine your ass. We don't know. Then we go to your house and you go, I can't. I got my friend. Then tell your friend to give me my fucking money back. Right? Right? Yeah! Yeah! Right? And then you got gay women. I have nothing against gay women. But if I ever came home and caught my woman in bed with another woman, I would kick her fucking ass for not inviting me. Now if you're a real nigga about it, not only you fucking around, you in my bed where I pay rent, get the fuck up off her. Don't you ever bring this bitch back here again. Hey, there's good and bad in everything, right? You agree? There's good and bad in everything. So what's good about crack? You want to know? You want to know? Do you want to fucking know? Crack brought the price of pussy down to $5. Thank God for crack. Thank God for crack. Yeah. We got some black folks. You know what's kind of funny? Black. What you say? Black men. We got a lot of black folks here. Fuck it. Right? Black men won't admit they eat pussy. Right, bro? Watch this shit. You eat pussy, man? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what they say? You are what you eat. Most black men won't admit it, though. Do you, my man? You don't? Never even seen one, huh? He grabbed this girl. Shut the fuck up. Don't you say nothing. Right? But white guys will admit it. Watch this. Do you, my man? See that shit? Right? He didn't even think about it. Yes, is a horse a horse? Right? White guys eat pussy, man. You know what I'm saying? Is a horse. White guys eat pussy with dignity. A knife and fork. But you know what? Niggas don't eat pussy. Niggas gorilla the pussy. We be talking about, yeah. The woman be saying, wait a minute. You know what? Black women don't like to suck your dick. Y'all don't like to give up head, right? But we're gonna find out why this evening. I wanna know why you don't like to suck the Jimmy Jim Johnson. I want to know why! Why? Because I eat pussy, yes I do. But to be honest, I don't have sex anymore. I'm scared of AIDS. I took the AIDS test. I got a 65. Hey, at least I passed. When I meet a new girl and go to a hotel, I put on about 18 rubbers and masturbate. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I beat my meat. If you can't be with the one you love, beat the one you with. Beat the one you with, motherfucker. Everybody masturbate. White guys do it. You got those little bitty ones, right? Nee. See, I'm a black man. But women masturbate too, right? You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? I'm a crazy nigga. I'll show you. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, baby. Did I fuck you up? I gotta do my act. I'm not gonna bomb in front of a bunch of niggas. You got the wrong nigga, motherfucker. How many of you ladies remember when you were a virgin? Think back. Think way the fuck back. And fellas, remember what they put us through? To fuck a virgin? You had to wine and dine her, meet her mother and father, be her boyfriend and her brother. And to top the shit off, you had to beg. I used to go, come on, baby, please. I just want to put the head in it. Okay? As soon as you got the head in,
And of course, I said, instead of putting Bernie Madoff in jail, we should just make him Secretary of the Treasury. Because he's got a lot of experience, exactly the kind that we need in running a Ponzi scheme. Because, the Chinese just mentioned yesterday that they were getting a little concerned about all the money they loaned us. And that just maybe we won't pay them back. I'm sure they're a lot more than just a little concerned, because that's what they said publicly. Imagine what they're saying privately, because they know we're not going to pay them back. Of course, we're not going to pay the Chinese back their money. It's impossible. We can't possibly. And can you imagine? Can you imagine if President Obama, given the following type of speech to the American citizens, to say, give a national televised address, and say, my fellow Americans, I've got a little news for you today. We're going to have a massive, across-the-board tax increase on average working Americans. Any American that still has a job is going to have to pay much higher income taxes. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have to cut Social Security across the board. If you're getting a Social Security check, we're going to have to reduce it. And remember all my plans about more education and health care for everybody and energy independence? We got to put all those plans on hold because the Chinese need their money. We borrowed a lot of money from the Chinese, and we're good for our debts. They worked hard for that money, and they loaned it to us, and we're going to pay it back. Now, that's going to require a big sacrifice on our part. Does anyone think that we're going to do that? What, are they kidding me? We're going to tell the Chinese? We're going to say, you guys are predators, predatory lenders. We need a modification program. We need to cram down on this. You never should have lent us all this money. You know we can't pay it back. It's not our fault. The Chinese know this. The Chinese, they can't even vote in our elections. Why are we going to care what they think? We're going to tax voters to pay non-voters? So the Chinese know they're in this box. The U.S. government, we don't pay our bills. We're like Bernie Madoff, right? People loan us money. How do we pay it back? We borrow more. Right? If somebody came to Bernie Madoff a couple years ago and wanted their money, they got it. Why did they get it? Because they were able to take in new money. They found another sucker who didn't know it was a Ponzi scheme. Same thing the U.S. government does. Every time a bond matures, we just go sell another one. And every time we need to pay interest on the national debt, we go borrow that too. Well, it works until nobody wants to lend us any more money. Then we're going to have to default, just like Bernie did. And there's only two ways we can default. We just legitimately don't pay, or we print money. That's it. There's only two ways to repudiate your debt. There's no way we're going to pay the debt. The Chinese have to know that. And we're going to figure that out. But anyway, let me get back to it. I keep going off on too many tangents. But, all right, so the free market, that's where I was, the free market was getting the blame for a problem that was created by the government.
Oh! What up, Scope? Yes. It's good, man. Let me tell y'all about myself, all right? My full names are Dinaka Chukumlachi Ozokoli. My parents' names are Ben and Monica. Go figure. My name's from Nigeria. That's where I'm from. I grew up here, though. I'm a Grady baby. Grew up here. Went to high school in Nigeria, man. It's a whole different cultural experience over there, guys. I don't know if you guys have been. It's really different, man. Like, believe it or not, they don't have that many white folks over there. I don't know. You guys are boycotting the continent or something? What's the deal? But because there's so few of you guys over there, the few of you guys that are there are instant celebrities, man. Like, if you guys go over there right now, you guys be signing autographs left to right just for being pale. Seriously, man. Like, if you guys get off the plane like that, just see you go like, hey, look at the white person, please, sign my forehead. Make it out to my son, or then I can't let you go to your phone. They love it, man. The kids, they get super excited whenever they have a white sighting. They be coming home from school like, Daddy, I saw a white guy today. They don't really say it like that, though, you know. It's more like, Papa, I saw a white man today. He had a pointed nose, thin lips, no buttocks. Just like the white man he told us about in the fairy tales, yes. That's more how they say it. Kids be in the Make-A-Wish Foundation like, please let me say a white person before I die. Just one. See his shadow. I love it, man. I remember my first weekend in Nigeria, man. I was 15. So we're walking through, and my dad is giving me a tour. He's giving me and my brothers a tour of the village. And so we're walking down, and all of a sudden I see this topless woman coming towards us. And I'm 15, my hormones are raging. I'm seeing this woman like, oh man, who is that? I should have been in Africa. This is the spot. I am loving it, man. I'm soaking it in, and I'm just staring at this woman because it's like a scene out of National Geographic, but it's not like them ugly things that show in there. Like, this woman is beautiful, and I just can't take my eyes off her. And all of a sudden, my dad grabs me. He's like, stop staring. That's your Aunt Francis. I was trapped. I was like, what? You should have given me a list of aunties I can't look at. Come on. What is this? How was I supposed to know? She doesn't look nothing like you or mom. What? I've never been to a family reunion. What is this? What is going on? I remember my first day of class, first day of school in Nigeria. I walk in, and of course, I feel awkward, man. I'm so self-conscious because I know I'm just different from everybody else. And it's not even because of the clothes, because we all have uniforms. It's just the way I walk and talk is just different from everybody. And so I come and I sit down, and I'm just really nervous. Whenever I get nervous, I gotta pee. So I got up, and I went out to go pee, and then I realized I don't know where the bathroom is. But then I was like, hey, I'm in Africa. You just pee wherever you want, right? It's free. It's the procedure. And so the first tree I saw, I walked up to that tree, and I let it rip, man. I was just going, just letting it out. And I did my thing, it zipped up, turned right back around, and I realized the place that I peed was in front of not only my classroom, but the whole 10th grade block of classrooms. And I was like, man, I picked the wrong tree. But then I was like, you know, I'm in Africa, I'm free, whatever, everybody does it. So I walk into the classroom, and I go sit down, and somebody taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, hey, I don't know what you guys do in America, but here in Africa, we pee in the bathroom. I picked the wrong way to fit in. Yeah, it was weird. Sometimes after a show, people come up to me and they'll be like, hey, you know what, your Nigerian impression is really spot on. And I wouldn't know what to say to that, because I'm like, well, I guess your American impersonation is really good too, buddy. I like that. Yeah. Great. Y'all look great. Who y'all with? Never mind, I can't be talking to you guys. Yeah, let me keep going. Oh, man. I'm excited to be here, though. I've just moved into my first home. Excited about that, man. Yeah, feels good. It's also my parents' home. Yes, it's interesting, you know? Like, we don't see eye to eye in a lot of things. You know, like my dad, when I first started doing comedy, he didn't understand why I was out all the time. So he came and he sat me down. I was like, hey, Odedaka, come here. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Every night I come home, you are never here. What are you doing? Where are you going every night? What are you doing with your time? What are you doing? And I was like, well, Dad, I like doing stand-up. You know, I like talking to folks, telling jokes. And he let out this really big sigh of relief that surprised me. He's like, oh, okay. Because all this time, I thought you were going out to different nightclubs, sleeping with men. That's what Dad said. Like, really? Really? That's the first thing you think? I'm not at home right now. You think I'm just out with some guy. That's what it is. I don't see. My son is not here. I guess he's out caressing some guy's thigh right now. He could be out with his boys, he could be chilling with his girlfriend. No, he's probably lying with some guy right now, I'm pretty sure. Like, wow. All right, y'all. My name is OD, that's my time. Holla.